We're back, baby! Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck to the yeah. Fuck yeah. No music. Just pure vibes, bro. I gotta say, guys, right now the vibes are fucking immaculate, bro. I'm back. I'm back from vacay. I went on a little fucking holiday, retreat, whatever you want to call it. Fucking spiritual, spiritual growth, whatever. It was fucking sick. It was chaotic. It was painful, and it was beautiful. 5 countries in 17 days. China, London, Edinburgh, Amsterdam, Belgium, France, back to London, back to China. And now here I am in Sydney, Australia, mate. And already we're exploring the world of Los Santos. Los, meaning those. Sans toes, meaning no toes, I guess. No. Santos probably means saints or whatever the fuck. We got pizza. Well, not we. There's no we. I got pizza. You might have pizza. I don't know you, bro. Or, you know, whatever. Homegirl. HG. HB. I'm with the acronyms, my dude. I know the acronyms. I feel like no matter what happens, you can't escape being unk. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, but I use social media. It's like, yeah, you probably do use social media, but your algorithm's now unkified because you're unk. And so it makes things unk-friendly for you. You know what I mean? You're always going to be behind, man. Even when you hit like 19, you're already kind of almost unk. I feel like, man, fucking, where do we even start, bro? Where do we even start? It's been 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks. It's been 17 days now since my last stream, and stuff down completed. Woo! It's good, man. It's been 17 days now since my last stream. My last stream was, of course, on the Monday when I left. And so here I am. Today is Thursday now. How long has it been? I'm gonna finally delete this countdown thing I had. So I had a countdown to my flight to London, but I sort of kept it because now you can see how long it's been since I left. It says here 17 days, 6 hours. That's good. It's time to remove this thing. It's now useless. Boom, done. No more. Yeah, man. So it's been 17 days basically since I left on my first flight, and now now I'm home and I'm chilling. My housemate is not here. Any updates? Well, there's plenty of updates. Oh, don't you worry, my bros. Plenty of updates, my bro. Got my bag, my suitcase taken from me in France, which sucked. What else? Lost a bag on my train trip to Newcastle from Edinburgh. I also spent money on a shitty CBD vape, and yeah, man. I also spent money on a ferry to Amsterdam, and I couldn't catch that ferry because I accidentally booked a day earlier. So that was £80 down the drain. So yeah, man. Lots of shitty moments. Let's be real. Lots of shitty moments. But it was overall worth it. You know what I mean? But man, I'm really like committed to locking in and making more money. I really want to just lock in and make some fucking money this year, man. You know, because it's like I'm in a situation now where, like, I am content with the level of money that comes into my bank account every week. I am content with that, but also things would be better if I had more money. Things would be better. Oh, fuck! God damn it, what is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a flying cockroach thing. I've never fucking seen anything like that. God damn it, fuck this house, dude. fuck this place, bro. I'm so fucking tired of random fucking insects just coming in and fucking up the vibes, bro. And it's still, I can see it on the goddamn ceiling right now. Fucking shit, man. What am I supposed to do? Fucking spray it or something? I don't know. Probably, yeah, spray it. Fucking huge, man. What the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. Oh, I mean, it's not that huge, but anyway, you have to kill it. And I will, I'll kill it. Fucking piece of shit. That's spray. Spray would be perfect. Take that, you fucking shit. Take that, you stupid cockroach. Fuck. Where'd it go? I can't see the body. It's so annoying. God damn it. Anyway, the body is somewhere. I smacked it pretty good and I can't see it anymore. That's good. Yeah, guys, it's the little things, you know what I mean? This might be the catalyst for me to just get the fuck out of the share house. I mean, just go somewhere else, you know? Because if I'm gonna keep dealing with fucking insects, bro, fuck that shit, seriously. Fuck that shit in the ass. I got prawn pizza. I don't know why they put chili flakes on it. I didn't ask for chili. Yeah, man, fuck. God damn it, that was so upsetting. I've literally never seen a cockroach fly like that while being that big. And it just hovered over the ceiling just to fuck with me, man. They're fucking, they're from Mossad, man. These are fucking IDF trained cockroaches just sent to fuck with me. Nah, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I hit him on the shoulder. Is he alright? Is he alive? You're alive, bro.
Jesus H. Christ!
Yeah, I guess I would, I'd be upset too if someone just shot me in the shoulder. Bro didn't even get on his motorcycle. I mean, he is injured. The annoying part is as soon as I hit the cockroach, it fell and it disappeared. I couldn't see where it went. So either it died or it didn't. But if it's still alive, then maybe I took away its wings. Fucking who knows. So yeah, man. I gotta say, man, I'm not really concerned about chat bots or AI chat bots making me delusional or whatever, because in general, like, they just tell you they tell you what you want to hear to an extent, and I guess they try to people please you, but I don't know, I feel like I'm not that stupid. Maybe I am, but I don't believe I am. And I'll tell you what my thing is, right? I think my thing is like, okay, if the chatbot is designed to be a yes man, well then just work with its limitations and factor it in when you talk to it. By the way, it's fine because there are absolutely yes men in real life too. You know what I mean? So if you genuinely cannot handle a yes man talking to you and just blowing smoke up your ass, it's like, bro, like that's one of the least hard obstacles in life. It's just someone just agreeing with you just because they're agreeable. It's not that hard. My inner critic will do enough hating for a lifetime, bro. You know what I mean? I criticize myself all the time. No matter what I do, I will absolutely criticize myself. So it's fine. But yeah, so we are now in early March. Today, there are two opportunities really that I missed out on because of this this trip to the UK and Europe. The two opportunities that I missed out on are, number one, tonight I could have done fucking a comedy show in Woy Woy. So I couldn't do that because my flight arrived at 8 p.m. The show starts at 7. Woy Woy. Second thing I missed out on is Kino 200. The 200th anniversary of Kino. So for those of you who don't know what Kino is, it's a bit confusing because there's another company called Kino that's gambling. That one is Kino with an E, K-E-N-O. This is Kino with an I, K-I-N-O. And so it's like a monthly open mic night for filmmaking. And so last Friday they aired one of my films. It's part of the 200th anniversary. And I was like, this is great, man. One guy messaged me. He showed me like the end where people were applauding. And so I messaged Kino on two different platforms, fucking Instagram and Facebook. And I was like, hey, I want the footage of the film you screened for me. And they haven't responded yet, which is so fucking annoying because, like, I wanted the footage of that short film that I screened, and I'm glad they fucking aired it, which means it's there somewhere. But like, why can't they fucking respond? Like, they're posting every fucking day on social media, so I know they saw my message. But anyway, yeah, the problem with Kino, unfortunately, is that it's run by one person, and she's weird. She's a weird person. I'm not going to say she's a shitty person, but she's just kind of an oddball. And also, the culture there is, like, share whatever you want, make whatever you want. And so the quality is very varied, and like 80% not good, unfortunately. So like the Kino 200 thing would have been good because they would have probably showed the best I imagine, and it would have been good for my ego to just watch my own short film that I made a while ago, with a new audience, I guess. But who gives a shit? My thing is, man, like, I just don't want to see shitty movies. I don't like when people make low effort short films. So many of them just feel like, even if they put in effort, it wasn't really much. The end of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, so anyway, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. I have ideas, plenty of ideas, man. I'm workshopping stuff, I'm writing down ideas, I'm drawing every day, I'm coming up with some jokes here and there. I saw this movie. It's been a while since I saw a movie that was like, it's pretty good. So I saw a movie that was pretty good. It was called, my nostrils are blocked up. It's so annoying. Fuck. Sorry, what's it called? It's called I Used to Be Funny. It's on Netflix in Australia. And it's a movie with Rachel Sennett and Caleb Herring. And also two other actors or whatever. And the only actor I recognized was the guy who played the dad. So Rachel is like a nanny, and she works for this guy who's a cop with a sick wife, and she takes care of their teenage daughter. Now, this movie would have been much better if the teenage daughter wasn't annoying as fuck, but she was. She was very annoying, and Rachel Sennett was decent. But overall, the only really like fun addition of this cast is probably Caleb Parent. He was in it. He was a fellow comedian. Rachel plays a stand-up comedian in this thing, and I'm pretty sure Rachel has done stand-up, but I'm not even 100% sure on that because I've never seen a clip of her do stand-up. You know, she's 3 months younger than me, and she's done a lot more in the movie space than I have. You know, she studied at NYU. She made a lot of friends there. That makes a huge difference, bro. Like, honestly, I truly believe that if I studied at NYU and I really locked in with movies and stuff, bro, I would be so fucking. I would be doing so well right now. I mean, maybe not, but I believe I would be. But it doesn't matter though because like it really there doesn't seem to be any benefit to having fame at a young age. It really just seems to be a lot of drawbacks. I'm 30 now, so I'm just gonna find my smartphone. There it is. I found this new chat bot called Cloud, so I'm gonna use him. At roughly what age did Rachel Sennett become famous? All right, so uh, I'll just have another drink, man. I'll have a swig of the Pepsi. Yeah, so apparently Rachel became famous around age 24 or 25, which, you know, it's funny. If you would ask me when I was like 7 years old, like, would you like to be famous at 24 or 25? I'd be like, 24? That's so long from now. I want to get famous now. You know what I mean? I would have, when I was a kid, I was like, fame is earlier the better. Now that I think about it, it's honestly the reverse. The later the better. Maybe not too late, maybe not like in your 90s, bro.
Hey, you! Get over here!
Should I slime her, chat?
Those
Yeah.
guys are after me! You know who I am, right? Can you get me past them, please? My car's just over there.
All right. Don't worry, I got you. Lacey, come on, give us a smile.
Okay, I'm not seeing any red dots. Okay. Alright, bro. Yeah, you good, bro. I get some chamomile or something, bro, because this is really upsetting me. I don't know why, but there's just like inflammation or something. Where'd she go? She's literally gone. Oh well, I got a new whip. Hell yeah. I gotta pause the stream. Call my Bob. Okay. So, yeah, it's,
Hey, fuck me. What? I'm understanding.
here's what I believe to be true. Okay? I believe that the foundation of the entertainment industry has always been very fragile. I also believe that this fragility is what leads to many mental health issues and also much worse art. So what I'm saying is not particularly revolutionary, but it is going against the grain of what it was commonly believed. Especially when I was younger, it's changing a little bit, but to some extent, there is still this commonly held belief that the suffering is what leads to success. My belief is that the suffering is happening, the success happens in spite of the suffering, not because of it. I mean, you can see, right, from the entertainment industry, that the people who have it easier do better because they have less obstacles towards failure. All right? And I think that'll always be true. And so, I don't want to be bitter about it. I do want to say, like, okay, here's what I'd like to accomplish. I'd like to build foundations that help me and then export that so that I can help others. I am the number one priority, and other people can be my number two and my number three easily. And, even though it sucks, I do see a lot of opportunity here to make something awesome. And because I see myself as a visionary, things are going to be better. I can see them already. And it's great, man. It's really great. So I'll give you an example, right? There's this guy, his name is Sean, and he's a room runner, all right? And his whole thing has been just like, when I booked with him, I don't know if he still does this, but when I booked with him, his strategy was just to book the guys who meet his criteria or whatever, and he put in zero effort towards growing the comedians. What he would do, he would just show up and have like 50 rules you have to obey, and a lot of them are arbitrary and unnecessary. And then, like, I saw the shows that he was putting on, and they were not very good. But somehow you can put on a show with mediocre comedians and still make money, which is interesting, because I'd rather make great shows, you know what I mean, that people love and want to come back and tell their friends or something. Yeah, I don't hate Sean or anything like that, but I do want to use him as a cautionary tale, as someone whose work I don't want to replicate. I hate to say it, man, but Australia is a place where stagnation runs rampant. And it's in everywhere. Comedy, probably accounting. Like, you get good or you get good enough and you're scared and you just cling on to it. Whereas for me, it's like, I'm always ready for the next thing, man. I get bored easily and I'm fucking ready to get things going again. You know what I mean? And that has come with its downsides, of course, but in general, I'm fucking ambitious and I'm ready to embrace life and whatever it may throw at me. It's good news, man. It's good news for me because, well, obviously I'm in the comedy industry. I'm in the entertainment industry, and I'm 30 years old, man. I'm not a young buck. But, I guess I'm not also senior citizen or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, no, I have goals, man. I have ambitions, and I truly believe things are going to get better for me. I just probably need to narrow down my thinking a little bit. ChatGPT, I don't use ChatGPT. I use Google Gemini, which is a pretty good chatbot in my opinion. And with that, I'd like to sort out my priorities and figure out, you know, if there are things that are worth reducing and things that are worth expanding on. In general, the art seems to be worth it. It really does, man. I've made more money from art than I have from stand-up. And I've put in, like, probably at least 5 times as much time and effort into stand-up than I have into my art. So you can see where I'm coming from, right? I used to do art when I was a kid, then I basically stopped for many years, and I kind of got back into it because of a TAFE course. And then I just continued to do it, and I continued to get better. And I'm at a point now where, like, I truly believe I'm one of the best artists that I know. So among my inner circle, like of people that I've met, and who do art, I'm one of the fucking best. And so to expand into like global level of eliteness, you don't even have to think of it like that. You know, there's plenty of artists who probably do art good too, but they're scared to sell. Because selling art is not the same as making art. They're very different skill sets. And I've done both. I'm pretty comfortable with both, actually. So, yeah, I did lose a bunch of artworks in France because they confiscated my bag without telling me, which is annoying. But yeah, the story is basically this. I was on the bus from Belgium to France. Some military guy with a sniffer dog came on the bus, and then he walked through the seats, and then he got off the bus and he left within a few minutes. A black guy, like one of the passengers, got off the bus, followed him, and then he got back on the bus. I thought maybe the black guy was in trouble or something. And after that ordeal happened, they just continued driving. When I arrived in France, I saw that my suitcase was missing. And the bus driver was such a fucking unsympathetic prick. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, imagine someone just lost their fucking suitcase. How would you respond? Would you at least show empathy? Well, he didn't. He thought what he would do is he would just mime headphones at me to indicate that I'm a fuckhead who was just listening to their headphones. And that's why the suitcase was taken, as if that was the issue. The issue was they were speaking French. Full fucking French. And they made a French announcement, and I had no fucking idea what was going on. And then they left with my suitcase, I guess. Which had no drugs, no weapons, nothing. So it's fucking bullshit. Alright? But the guy was such a prick to me. He was like, like, at least go, I'm sorry, or say sorry in French to indicate that you feel bad for me, that I lost my shit. But anyway, yeah, some other guy who speaks a little bit of French, speaks a little bit of English, explained to me that they took the bag, and that was it. And 10 minutes later, I just made the call. I said, fuck it, fuck the suitcase. I'm going to spend zero effort trying to get it back. I only have 1 day in Paris, and I'm going to make the most of it. So I had fun in Paris, man. I went on the boat cruise, fucking walked around, went to the arcade. I almost went to Disney World, with Disneyland, but it was insanely expensive. Like even for me, like I had a decent amount of money, it was really fucking expensive. So fuck Disneyland. And yeah, man. It's what time is it now? It's 10:44 p.m. on a Thursday. I'm probably not gonna go out, but I might, honestly. I might just go out and sell some portraits for money. I got this little index card deck. It's like a pack of 100 little papers, but they're pretty thick. From the UK, they cost like £12. I'm really happy with it. I drew on them, and I'm drawing on the other side too. It's really good quality. You know, things have been mentally difficult for me. Not gonna lie, things have been mentally fucking difficult. But the stress, you know, the challenges, they're temporary. And the way I handled the challenges, you know, it says something about me. It says that I'm a resilient person, which is good. Should I stay or should I go? If I stay, there will be trouble. And if I leave, I will get cuddled. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I do blow? This car is banging, bro. This car is fucking lit. Anyway, so while we're talking, let's talk goals. Is that a deer? That's funny, bro. Anyway, let's talk goals, right? East Coast trip to the USA. 3 months. That's my goal. Is to spend 3 months primarily in the East Coast. I have family in America, but honestly, man, fuck them. I hate to say it, but I really don't give a shit about my uncles in America. I barely know them, and they don't really matter to me. My grandma's in America. She's in California. And yeah, we talk like, she sometimes calls me like on Messenger. And we talk for an average of 2 minutes at a time. There's fucking nothing for us to talk about, really. There's nothing, bro. So yeah, like the West Coast is cool. Maybe I'll go to LA. I mean, if I'm in America for 3 months, might as well just go to LA for a little bit. And I guess you might as well go to San Fran. I mean, yeah, I might as well. But anyway, majority of it will be in fucking the East Coast. So if it's easier to get to the West Coast first, and I assume it is because of the great direct flights from Sydney to LA, yeah, start West Coast and then we'll gradually just go, you know, like either a bus or train or whatever, or a plane, you know, like gradually go to New York. And man, I'm excited for that potential. I think it'll happen. I've never traveled for that long. Like when I was in New Zealand, I was there for a couple of months, but I wasn't traveling the whole time. I was kind of staying primarily in Wellington, you know what I mean? I was kind of a resident in a way. But this time I'm going to be traveling. And this is what I believe to be true. Ready? I believe that if I build the right infrastructure for my brand, my business, I will be able to benefit from touring the globe. And that's a very good thing, because living in America right now doesn't seem that great. Being based in the USA doesn't seem like it's that advantageous. You know what I mean? The old adage is you go where the action is or whatever, right? All the comedians are in LA or New York, so you go to LA, New York, and that's great. Sure, there's benefits to it, but I would rather stay in Sydney because of the Medicare and familiarity, the fact that I am a citizen of Australia, not America. And also, oh fucking crap. I don't know what's wrong with my fucking throat, man. It's so annoying. And also, yeah, like I've heard so many stories of America being a shitty place to live. You know what I mean? Whether it's gun violence, you know, whether it's like bigotry, whether it's like anti-Semitism, whether it's anti-LGBT bullshit. I gotta take this guy out, man. So yeah, there's a lot of issues of being full-time resident of America. And from my perspective, it's not worth it. You go, you get the bag, and you get the fuck out. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't believe there's any shame in aiming high. Tall poppy syndrome absolutely exists. It's absolutely toxic and it's fucking dumb. I believe that to be true. So when I say I'm trying to be better than Nick Mullen, Patrice O'Neal, and Louis C.K., I mean I'm trying to be better than Nick Mullen, Patrice O'Neal, Louis C.K. I want to be better than them. Comedy. I don't want to make more money than them because I don't really give a shit about money that much. But Nick Mullen is the perfect sweet spot. Louis made millions and then fell off because of the cancel thing. Patrice didn't make enough money and struggled, died. Nick Mullen made many dollars. And this is what I believe to be true, right? I believe that Nick Mullen and Patrice O'Neal have this sense of cynicism and jadedness that is in some ways helpful because it's relatable, but in other ways it's really not helpful because of how unpleasant they can be to be around. And yeah, I'm not dumb. There's so many comedians that are fucking stupid, and they look at the comedians and they just go, this guy's it, man. You know, I wouldn't change a thing about it. Because if you think about it, going to therapy is going to make you less funny. It's like, you're fucking dumb if you believe that to be true. Even people that you think are legendary, like legendary director David Lynch, he had a story where he said that he went to a therapist, and he asked the therapist, is this going to affect my creativity? And the therapist said, yes. He walked away.
You're all set.
It's so fucking dumb. Like, if Lynch really had some unresolved trauma to work on, then it's so stupid for him to be like, well, the work might get affected by this, that. It's like, bro, if you need help, get help. It's so dumb. My hair looks slit right now. Oh, great. I might get some pants. Unfortunately, though, the poster boys for depression awareness are fucking mediocre comedians like Gary Gulman. Gary Gulman seems to be a guy who's like really fucking worshipped right now heavily because he's like an altruistic guy who gives out advice or whatever. And that's all fine and dandy, but I watched his recent special, The Great Depression. It's just not that funny. You know? It's just not funny. He's really trying to be smart. He really wants to be like a philosophical Mr. Smarty Pants, and it's not working for me. Maria Bamford says she struggled with depression. I don't find her funny. Chris Gethard, also same thing. He's just not that funny. But that's just America. America in general, man, like, comedians have always been not that great. Like, you go back 30 years, 20 years, who were the top dogs? Fucking the Watermelon Smasher guy, Gallagher, I think his name is. You have fucking Andrew Dice Clay. You know what I mean? You have Carrot Top, you have Pauly Shore, Dane Cook. All these huge names who you look back and you watch their material and you're like, this is fucking ass. This is buns. This is butt cheeks. And so that's why I'm motivated to be better than these guys, because I believe it's possible. I truly believe that, and it's, I don't say it often, because I know so many comics that fucking worship Cumtown, but I believe you should aim to be better than Cumtown. Like, it's the laziest fucking podcast. They were so fucking lazy. The only thing they committed to was showing up and recording. That's it. Everything else is just lazy fucking stuff. So can you outwork the Cum Boys? Absolutely. Can you get better and you get more laps per minute. Well, that's not really within your control, but yeah, maybe. You know, Cometown has this quality of like magic. Well, we're like, oh, it's so magic, but like, is it? They lucked out too. People don't seem to realize this, but all three of them are very lucky. Nick, Adam, and Stav are all lucky in their own ways. Nick is lucky in the sense that he found two people who are tolerating him and indulging in him well enough to stay within the podcast and not quit. Adam is lucky because he basically didn't need to do shit. Just sit there and get bullied. And Stav was lucky because he has Nick.
Ooh, too close.
I think part of the inflammation is because of spices. Yeah. It's a shame that they put unnecessary chili flakes on pizza because otherwise it really would have been great.
Hey, my whip.
Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll leave it there.